All right, so binding is one reason why a lot of people don't finish their quilts, I'm finding. So I find that they will go ahead and do the fun part of putting everything together, and then when it comes to binding, putting the edge on the quilt, people don't do it. And I will have to say I have not always had pleasant words to use when I do binding. So these are 2 quilts that I made. This is the very first one I did. As you see, it was a dog theme. I grabbed fabric that was inexpensive. Always loved simple quilts that you can use and wash and all that, which we do. This one is crazy soft because we washed it. I used a t-shirt material for the backing. Don't love how it turned out. You can see how it kind of pilled. So I wouldn't really use a t-shirt material. Could have been the quality as well. But this has a 3-inch binding, and that's where you take the 3 inches, and that'll make sense soon. But this is a 3.5-inch binding, and it's a little bit thicker, which my family really likes the thicker binding. I also made some mistakes I found on here. I'm just going to show you. Oh, right here. Okay. So when I did the binding on this came out a little bit. So what I do is I sew the binding on the front, and then you turn on the back, and then you sew on the back. And that's actually what shows up right here. And so my goal, and it did not happen for the first couple of quilts, is to keep on the fabric and not come off. I don't see a good example of it, but you know, you sit there and sew this much, a lot of times, oh, here's a good example where it actually came, when I sewed it, see how it came off of that fabric on this side. It's not really a huge deal, but I can be a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes. This is, I've made a couple. I'm very proud of my corners and how they turned out. I'm proud of, here again, I sewed it on the front, and then it's when you sew it on the back is what actually shows this threading here and the sewing. So this one I did a minky fabric, which is great. I worry about how that will hold up over the years. If my family could pick a backing, they would always pick the minky. The difference here also shows the difference between kind of your 6-inch and then 10-inch square. So this is the first 10-inch square one that I did. It's for my grandson. It's a nap quilt. I made, so when he's over here and takes a nap, he knows this is his quilt, and he always talks about the little cars and